Hey everyone, hope you're having an awesome day so far. Now, if you're like most RuneScape players, you don't like change very much. Don't fix what isn't broken. So basically where I'm going with this is that the forums are graphically updated recently. At the time I'm making this video, probably around 4 days ago, I don't think it was more than that. But my goal in this video is to just explain where everything is in the forums, explain all of the different changes that were made, as far as I can, remember everything, and hopefully not leave anything out. And overall, just make the forums more bearable and more understandable, so that way you can get back to using them if you are someone who uses the forums, and just establish that clarity that might not be there anymore. So as you can see, I'm already logged in. We're going to hop over to the forums. And as you can see, all of this is basically the same as it was before. There really shouldn't be anything confusing about all of the different sub-forums and everything, just that it looks a little bit different. You can see here, though, that we do have a nice feature telling us how many active users are online. Again, not really super useful, but it's definitely interesting to see, like, different times of the day when more people are on the forums and everything like that. You have your profile button up here like there was before. Nothing really different with that other than, now you just have a picture there. Again, nothing too difficult to figure out with that. But as you can see, this the search bar used to be just a quick find code button, and you would need to go through there was another button to click to search threads, and then you would search there. Now this is a combined search bar where you can type in either a quick find code or some sort of search topic term thing, and that'll take you where you want to go. And I think it's a great thing that they actually combined these bars, because before it was just so tedious to search for a thread, and now it's just like 20 times easier. So good on you, Jagex, for making that happen. So basically, we're just going to hop over to my profile real quick. And you can see, again, this pretty much isn't very different from what it used to be. You've got the name of the thread, when you posted, which post is yours, and specifically showing what you posted. You can click on either the title of the thread, you can click on the quick find code of the thread, or you can click on the date and time you posted on that thread. All of those will take you to the first page of that particular forum thread. You can click on the smaller button down here of the different subsection of the forum, and those will take you to that subsection of the forum on the first page of that subsection, and it won't take you to any particular thread. So kind of important to make sure you're not misclicking. I've misclicked like a billion times with this. It's a little frustrating, but not really anything to really stress about. And other than that, nothing too different with the profile, other than one more feature, which I'm going to save for a little bit later, just to kind of ease into it a little bit. So we're going to hop over to a thread that I made a little while ago called Folders in the Friends List. Basically, it's a suggestion in the Ninja forum just to be able to have different folders for your friends in your friends list. I'm going to stop talking so much about that because I want this to be more about how to work the forums instead of a plug of my own ideas and everything like that. But basically, you'll see that if we look up here, you don't have the buttons to move back and forth through the thread up on top. You just have the button here, or not the button, but the box where you can type in the number and an arrow to move forward. You can click on the last page of the forum and that'll take you there. I didn't know where that was. I didn't know that was something you could click on for a long time, so I kept having to type in stuff, and you don't actually have to do that. So that is a hot link. You can click that and it'll take you where you want to go. Another nifty feature, I guess, is that with the bump feature where you can bump your thread to the top of that subsection, now it has a counter to see how many times you've bumped that thread. Again, not something super useful, but it's kind of interesting to keep track of how many times you've been trying to help a thread out, so I'm glad that they added it. It's very interesting in my opinion. This reply button will take you to a reply page like it always has in the past. Another thing that I want to talk about is where some things went. Previously there'd be like a quote button up here. You could quote things, you could edit things, you could highlight posts that were offensive, you could click a reply button, which would be the same as clicking this reply button. Where did those go? Well, they're right down here. Have your quote button right there, your edit button if it's your post, that turns into a highlight button if it's someone else's post. If something's like super offensive and breaking real world laws and stuff like that, you can highlight it and Jagex will take care of it for you, or forum moderators, all that. And then you have your reply button. So nothing really different, just that it's in a different location. So once you found it, it's really nothing to worry about. The real problem is people trying to find it. And your time of posting and editing a post is now down here under the post instead of up on top of it. Again, nothing really to worry about, just figuring out where everything is in the new layout. Another thing I want to talk about is hop over to the second page, and that's how the quotes look in the new forum. That's something I really like about the new forum is just the clarity of the quotes. It's so much easier to see who said what when you get like chains of people quoting quotes who are also quoting quotes, etc. Previously, it'd be kind of hard to figure out who said what. After a while, it all just become the same color. And now it's so much easier to see. Everything is boxed in wonderfully, and I love it. So thank you so much, Jagex, for this. Another thing you'll probably notice with this is that I've got this weird thing below my posts. Like, what the hell is that? How did I get that line there? Why do some people have it and not everybody? Well, basically, that is an integrated signature feature. And what we can do to look at that is check out the bottom of our profile. Now, I could go up here and click on this profile button to get there, or I could click on my username. You can either click on a display name to take you to a profile. I can click on anyone's display name. It'll take me to their profile, and it'll show me everything that they posted on. Or alternatively, I could click on their forum picture, their forum avatar, and that will take me to that character's adventurer's log. Again, I don't know how useful it is. I mean, I guess it's useful if you're involved in some sort of forum where you are checking out people's progress and stuff like that. It's just kind of important to keep in mind which button does what, so that way you're not trying to get to someone's profile and you're getting to the wrong thing. So just keep in mind, username will take you to the person's profile. You can see all their posts. Forum avatar will take you to their adventurous log. So we're going to hop over to my profile, and if we scroll down to the bottom, you'll see that I can edit my signature. And you can see I've got a whole bunch of different commands typed in here. I've got dark orchid, italicized, quick find code stuff, underlined, all that business. Basically, all of these commands, or I believe pretty much all of them, were already in the forums, so you probably know how to use those. I'll demonstrate that a little bit in a second. But basically what you can do is you can just throw something into your signature, you can save it, and then that will automatically appear at the bottom of every single one of your posts. And that includes previous posts. So it's not like you can have one signature for one post and a different signature for another post. Once you save it, it is applied to every post of yours on the forums. I do think it's a super useful feature, because previously anyone who wanted to have some sort of forum signature would need to like copy and paste their signature every time out of like a notepad or whatever they would use. And it's also useful because you can use a signature to promote things. Like you can promote a forum thread through using the quick find code option. You can just talk about some in-game achievements of yours, different areas of the community, stuff like that. You can just throw in a phrase, some song lyrics, whatever it is. You have options, and it's just kind of a nice little personalization feature. But anyway, we're going to hop back over to, where was I? Where is that thread? Here we go. And I'm going to talk some more about some of the features in replying. So if we hop over here to this last page, you can see if I hover over my signature, that will take me to the front page of this thread. And I know that because I have that set as my signature. I use the quick find code command. And how this works is that you can type something right here in between, and this will be what's highlighted, which in my case would be folders in the friends list I have typed in there. And I also have underlined, so I'm also using the underline command, which works just like that. And right here you can see quick find code ID equals. Right here you would type in the quick find code of the thread itself, so I can just copy, come over here, paste. And now if I was to post this, it would underline this text I have here, and it would be a hot link to take me to the front page of this forum. Super useful if you're trying to get people to go to certain threads and everything instead of making them copy paste quick find codes. You can do it for them, kind of a nice gesture, and it just overall like makes the forums just a much more smoothly run place. Excuse me, I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, I have your emoji and everything here. That was there previously. You can do half of those just from like typing out what their like shortcut is, I guess. You can use bold, italicize, underline. You can strike through things. All of these were in the forums previously. Basically, you would just click on any one of them and then can type in things in between the commands, and it's pretty easy to figure out. I've got your different colors and everything. You can see I use colors on some of my posts. It's just kind of a nice little thing. And last thing is the spoiler feature. How this works is you can type spoiler under something and type anything in between it, and then when you hover over it, it will show you what's underneath. Or alternatively, you can click on it and then it becomes permanently unhid until you click again. Again, not really super useful, but kind of a nifty feature to use if you're interested in it. And I guess with that, that's really all that changed with the forums. I'm going to be ending the video here. I hope this was super useful in figuring out how to navigate the new forum layout. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll make sure to get back to you. Other than that, have an awesome day. Stay happy. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you see future content, guides, tips and tricks, progress videos, etc. When they come out in the future. I do have a progress video coming out very near in the future. I know that because I'm very near to a milestone, and whenever I get that, I will start recording that video. Probably will be later this week, in all honesty, so make sure you're looking out for that. Other than that, again, have an awesome day, stay happy, and I will see you next time, guys.